What it do, what it do, what it do. We back at y'all with another one. Cooler talk.
What up, doing?
Man, what's cracking?
It's cracking, boy.
And we had to scrape some topics off the ground, man. We had to goddamn trying to keep our one a week quota going, you feel me? But you know,
Right.
it's always something to talk about in the world of the NBA. I don't know what order I want to hit them with first. All right, let's start off with Draymond.
Okay.
What you think about him saying he the best defensive player ever? Is it capping his rap, but he got a case?
No. Honestly, no, he don't got no case, man. You know what I mean? Like Draymond, don't get me wrong, Draymond is a good defensive player and whatever, but I feel like he doing all this to try to catapult himself into a discussion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I think it's cap for sure. But I think there's a reason why he's doing it, because he's nowhere near the best defensive player to ever play the game. You know what I mean? Even though I think like a couple media niggas, like they taking it out of context. Like, I don't think he's saying like for shot blocking and all that. I think he's talking about just straight perimeter. If you talk about perimeter defenders, you know what I mean? I still don't think he is, but I do think he in the top 10.
Just trying to play devil's advocate. I think he means versatile.
Yeah.
I think that's the only like dog in the fight he got with that conversation, because most like great defensive players like either perimeter or they bigs. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have. It's not too many players that have both. But then I think the catch-22 with that is it's an era where it's no bigs like that. So you can be more versatile when you're not guarding. You ain't guarding Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Chris Webber. You know what I'm saying? Like you pretty much in the era where just don't let them dunk.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I get what you're saying, like versatile. You know what I mean? That's why I said like perimeter. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's just like, no, he ain't gonna block a lot of shots like Mark Eaton or Kembe Mutombo or Dwight Howard or some shit like that, because he ain't that tall. He's 6'6" at best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, I don't really feel no way about it. You know what I mean? But if he don't believe in himself, if he don't hype himself up, ain't nobody else in. So I really don't got a problem with it. Like, I think my man,
I don't have a problem.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is. He not.
Right. I can disagree.
But I don't really got a problem with it.
I can disagree, but I don't have a problem with his confidence in saying that. I think he's more of like I think his defensive impact is more based on being like the quarterback of the defense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he always in the back. So he orchestrating the defense. He rotating
orchestrating the whole everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in that aspect, it's like he Peyton Manning in the defense. You feel me? So
yeah.
If you want to make it deeper and be like his overall defensive impact, you know what I'm saying? I think that adds to his value.
Right. So like that adds to his case.
If you want to really think about it, I mean, the stoppers on the team was Iggy and Clay. They was the ones guarding all the hardest people to guard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
I mean, let's just keep it funky. The hardest person that the Warriors had to deal with the guard was Brian. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Who shared the guarding responsibilities? Clay and Iggy. Draymond really didn't guard Brian that much, like one-on-one as his matchup. He got switched on him. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't necessarily a mismatch when he did, but he wasn't the guy that was like, oh, we putting you on him tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Iggy was that guy.
Right, for sure.
You know, so
for sure.
I think he is a great defensive player, but it's a lot of players I would put ahead of him defensively. You know
yeah, I would too.
You know what I'm saying? Who?
There's a lot of players out there for him.
Yeah, like a lot of players out. Who would you put ahead of him, like all time?
Gary Payton, Jordan, Kobe, Kawhi Leonard, Rodman.
Are you just naming perimeter players, or would you throw bigs in
I'm
there
just
too?
naming perimeter. Yeah, no, I am. I
think I would add players that had on ball defense.
Right, because like that was like
they guarded the person. They guarded the person like a head-to-head guard somebody, like a Tony Allen, a Ron Artest,
like a Tony Allen,
even like a
Ron Artest.
I would even say you can name like a Elijah Wan or Tim Duncan or a KG because they actually guarded a man. I'm not talking about somebody who just come in and block off help side. That's not, to me, that's,
KG for sure.
Yeah.
KG for sure. Tim Duncan
had D. Tim Duncan had D.
No, he didn't. Tim Duncan had system D.
Tim Duncan, no. Listen, D. What's your shirt say? You used to watch him guard Shaq, man. Don't nobody got D guarding Shaq. Shaq make everybody look like they ain't had no D.
It's more than niggas like Shaq he was guarding, but whatever. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? I don't think. I wouldn't put Tim Duncan.
Who else?
Not in the head of Draymond.
Who else would you put there?
I wouldn't say Bruce Bowen.
Bruce Bowen to me was more of an irritant. Like, he didn't really lock nobody up. He just tried to get on your nerves. He was like the dude at the gym that can't hoop, but he be fouling. And he just irritate. He just irritating. He just,
Like, somebody else who was irritating? Oh, hold on. I put, what's the name in the head of him?
Who?
In a way. Larry Hughes.
Larry Hughes?
Yes, man. Larry Hughes back when he played for Philly? Hell yeah.
I don't know about that.
I do. Man, he led the league in steals and he was locking up niggas. He was locking up niggas something terrible for a minute, for whatever. But I don't know if I put him in the head of Draymond.
I know who he forgot about.
Who?
Shane Battier.
Shane Battier
was a defensive specialist. Can't forget about
shit, but like that. Yeah, Shane Battier. But like, if you want to be for real, it's like 13, 14 niggas, 15 niggas ahead of him. Ron Artest for sure. For sure.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's just like he the most versatile though. I would say only Jordan, Kobe.
Oh, we forgot
Pippen.
Somebody.
Who?
Scotty.
No, I said Scotty.
I know somebody else we forgot who had D.
Who?
Lindsey Hunter.
Lindsey Hunter had D.
He was the only person. He was the only person. Joe Dumars. But no, Lindsey Hunter was probably the only person Iverson's size that could bother him.
I feel you.
Lindsey Hunter had D. Lindsey Hunter.
I give it to you.
Because remember, man, when the Pistons second unit used to put in Lindsey Hunter and what's his name?
How about Tayshaun?
I don't really think Tayshaun had D like that. He was just long. He was just like the first. He was like the KD. He was like the KD on D. You know what I'm saying? He was just lanky as hell. He ain't really had no great, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just he's so tall. You hit him with he still can recover. Like he's so, you know what I'm saying? You know how much moves it take to get a tall man. Right. A tall nigga with feet, like he's still there.
But you know what? Draymond was the first of his kind though, because if you look at everything that he do in a box, he do a lot. You know what I mean? Like, like he just don't play defense. He orchestrate. He set up play. Like he orchestrate, set up plays. He play defense. He call out shit. Like, you know what I mean? He do a lot.
I think he worded it wrong. I don't think he's necessarily the best defensive player of all time. I don't think he got a case in that. But he could say he got the most defensive impact of all time. Because most people be on the island with their man. They don't know nothing else that's going on. Draymond be like the goddamn defensive coordinator out there. He be shit. Hey, go over there. Go over here. Help. Switch. Turn. Go. Cut. Go. He be, you know what I'm saying? And he be guarding his man. Then he rotate and help. So, you know what I'm saying? He be like, God damn, bro. Shit.
Right. No, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? He be, oh, I'm on that. Nope. I seen that spin coming charged. Like, he be on that. He strap up, but but on ball, he ain't the one.
Right.
He ain't number one on ball. But I think he got a better case in the defensive impact fight than just the defensive player fight. So.
Right. I agree.
Mm-hmm. So, you know the media like to sway what they want to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you know they've been talking this DeAndre Drummond to the Lakers, right? But we previously heard that he ain't want to go to the Lakers, he wanted to go to the Nets. So do you believe these recent reports that he going to the Lakers, or you think it's just cap and the media trying to push it?
I kind of do.
You kind of do what?
I kind of do, just because I kind of do. I kind of believe the reports. I'm starting to believe the reports because one, he want to go to a championship type team.
Mm-hmm.
Two, like I've been hearing this shit that like he been out there in California, he been out there in LA and all that type of shit a lot, like lately. Like they done spotted him out in LA a lot in the last week or so and whatever. So where smoke is fire. And then on top of that, like I believe like LeBron doing all he can to try to get my man over there. You know what I mean? And you don't know what's going on like behind the scenes, but for him to like, I see that this can be a destination for sure. Just because you go from Detroit and your next move after being in Detroit and then going to the Cavs for all these years, nigga, you trying to go somewhere luxurious. Like you trying to go somewhere where it's sunshine, palm trees, and bad bitches.
Bold, like, so the only place, that is a bold deal.
Yeah.
That's a bold
so he trying to go somewhere like that. Dog, Andre Drummond, he go from Detroit to Cleveland. Nigga, where else you think he about to go? He trying to go somewhere and stay somewhere and live life.
It's hard to go worse than Detroit, but they figured out how to do it.
They figured out how to do it by sending his ass to Cleveland. You know what I mean? And I think if it's up under his own power, like he gonna dip and he about to go to LA. That's what I believe. So I believe like it is about championship because he can sign with the Lakers and Anthony Davis and LeBron to be back for the playoffs, and that'll be his way of getting the ring. So I kind of do believe like the whole hype with him going to LA or whatever. I don't. At first I didn't, but now as time's starting to go along, I think it's too many reports that start to come out where I believe like it could be true. You know what I mean?
Right. I think it's 50-50. I think he entertaining it.
Right.
That's what I think. I don't think it's like know, it's written yet, but I just think he open to it because it's LA. I mean, who don't want to live in LA? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can live anywhere you want when you in the league. It don't matter. You ain't gotta play for that team
Yeah,
to
but
live in
like
that
niggas
city.
don't. Yeah, but players don't do that shit nowadays. Like they don't do that. Like they be wanting to live where they play at. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to because they rich, but nah. Like if you see my man out there in LA all of a sudden all this time or whatever, and it's been like a lot of people that's been saying like they didn't see him out in LA. There ain't no other reason for this nigga be out in LA for what?
It's LA. It's a lot of reasons to go
Nah,
to
man. Nah, man. Like,
LA, bro.
listen,
It's always
the
something to
only
do in
dog in the
LA.
fight I give him is Brooklyn, and I don't even think they even played together in Brooklyn, did they? Drummond and Blake Griffin.
Yeah, they played together for the Pistons.
Yeah, but I was wondering if they I didn't know if they did. Hold on, because Drummond got traded to Cleveland when last year or 2 years ago.
They played together for the
last
Pistons.
year.
They played together for the
Okay,
Pistons.
so that's like that's the only dog in the fight that I give him is maybe him and Blake had a good relationship and Blake like, hey, come over here, come fuck with me over here. But that's the only dog in the fight I give him. Other than that, I see him going to.
I think as far as winning the chip, though, I think Brooklyn just sound like a better situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to win a chip, like Brooklyn is the better option. For real. I mean,
Yeah.
shit, they could
No,
be at
it is. It is, but
Brooklyn could
it
be at
is, but
70% and still win a chip.
yeah, but
I'm on record
man, I
saying
don't know. Like,
they can win a chip with any two out of the three.
I think it's just for the competitiveness. You know what I mean?
Man, fuck that. Take your ass to Brooklyn.
No, I feel you. I want him to, but I feel like this where he going. I feel like this where he about to go.
I mean, but another thing you got to consider, Dan Gilbert. Who Dan Gilbert don't like?
Ooh, LeBron.
Because you know what LeBron do when shit get tough? You better run for it, run for it, run. Run for it, run for it, run. Need to go stack up my team.
But you know what?
You might fuck around and be like,
but
I ain't buying that nigga out. We keeping him.
Yeah, like it got it. Like it's look. I'll tell you like this: Dan Gilbert can fuck LeBron by trading Drummond somewhere else.
Yeah.
If they find a deal for Drummond, he out of there. You know what I mean? But
yeah. Or
if they let this nigga walk and buy him out,
or just don't buy him out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta buy him out. And I think it's like
no, but like they gonna buy. Yeah, but like they gonna buy him out. Like that's the reports. The report's saying like they gonna buy him out. They either gonna trade him or buy him out. If they can't find a trade, then they gonna buy his ass out. But the trade deadline end tomorrow, I think at like 4:00 or some shit like that. 2:00. Ooh. So if they haven't traded him by tomorrow, 2:00 or something like that, then you already know they're about to buy him out and he get to walk to wherever you want to go.
I got another sneak talk that I just thought about.
What's that?
Trying to trade for Aaron Gordon.
I heard it was Not Golden State. Name right on the top of my tongue, dog. Oh, I forgot. You know the team that they said?
Bro.
Huh?
What you say? What?
You talking about Aaron Gordon, right?
Yeah, they was the Celtics trying to trade for him.
Did you say the Celtics?
Yes. Boy, you hard of hearing.
That's what I do.
No. Nigga, you know this shit be lagging, nigga. So it be like a minute. I be talking, you be talking, but you be thinking I'm done talking while you really talking.
That's because you on your on that Galaxy 3. You over there.
Hey, don't be trying to hold me, motherfucker.
Tell Tiff to hush. You know, in the background. But yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think about the Celtics trying to trade for Aaron Gordon?
Depending on who they trade, I heard something about Marcus Smart.
I like Marcus Smart.
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? I
don't see how he fit with the. I don't see how he fit with the Tatum and the Brown dynamic. I don't see how he fit with that.
Nope, he don't.
I think if they're gonna trade somebody, I think they should trade Kimball. Not necessarily for Aaron Gordon, but in general.
In general, I can see that.
You know
Hell yeah. Kimba wash.
I mean, it's just like it's because he's just a player where if he not scoring, he don't really, have no other impact like that.
He does.
And he not like. Sometimes with players, man, less is more. It's like sometimes having a player that require less to be effective can fit in with a dynamic better than a player that requires more to be effective. Like Kimba need the ball.
I want Aaron Gordon to go to Golden State. Like that's what I've been hearing too. I would rather Golden State trade for him and get Wiggins up out of there. Wiggins and whoever else. Like just don't trade James Wiseman. Like they want James, but if you got to get rid of Wiggins or get rid of the other dude, what's the other dude name? Even though I kind of like him,
Oubre,
but Kelly Oubre.
Bro,
even if they got to get rid of Oubre.
Hey man, listen,
get him out of there.
Hey nigga, I'm the nigga that can't never remember players' names. All right. This is my job. Your ass can't remember nobody's name today.
Man, it's too late, nigga. I got a real job.
I got a real job too. I just got a light skinned job. I don't do no more than I'm doing right now at work. Okay, this is all I need. I know. At my job, this is all I need right here. That's it. That's all I need right here.
Right.
This is my.
And that's all I need right here.
Yeah.
I need these.
Right. All right, we're going.
But yeah. But yeah, I get rid of Kelly and all them niggas for the whole Aaron Gordon joint. I think he worth it. For sure.
Yeah, I think they need that athlete at the 3.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I think that'll do them well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that will do them well. All right. Last straw today, the last one. Then you can take your old ass to bed, man. Grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got to be up before the Roosters tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, there's reports that Lakers are trying to trade for Kyle Lowry. But Schroeder, I'm saying it's Schroeder. Then it's like when you try to think about how you saying his name, you think you're saying it wrong, but sometimes you just gotta say it and roll with it.
You want to say
Schroeder. Look, the man with the braid with the y'all know what I'm talking. But Schroeder gonna be in the trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
Man, these niggas some bitches. All these niggas been saying all this time, man, we got Schroeder. Now all of a sudden this nigga in trade talks to get Kyle Lowry. Man, dog, these new Laker fans some hoes. I'm talking about that go to show you how the media is and all that. The media was like, oh, they got LeBron, AD, and Schroeder. Nigga, since when have Schroeder been anything? They go to show you whoever hop on the Lakers or whatever, like niggas gonna dick ride. Man, these niggas don't even be that good. Schroeder ain't that good of a player. He never been. If he was, he wouldn't have got traded as many times as he got traded. So when he come over here and he playing with Brian, they try to overhype this nigga for whatever reason. And that Mike was doing that for trade value as well. You know what I mean? To try to overhype his
like
name.
They was doing
to try to get him to have more trade value. You know what I mean? Huh?
Like they was doing the Thornton. What's my man name? The Thornton? Bobby?
Taylor, Horton, Tucker?
Yeah.
Whatever that nigga name is.
The nigga with all the names. All the names, nigga.
Right. Something like the nigga with 3 first names.
The nigga who Jersey do this because he got all these goddamn names on the back of him. Goddamn name. Your mama ain't know who the daddy was or something. I got all them damn names. I'ma just give him everybody last name then.
Give everybody last name. What's your name, boy? Tucker? Taylor? Horton?
Right. That's like Lee John. Remember Lee John from that one movie?
No.
You got your dumb ass don't watch the movies. But yeah, you know what? It just further says that they fucked up when they ain't keep Rondo. Everything that they trying to get, they already had. Kyle Lowry, a floor general. Rondo, a floor general. DeAndre Drummond, a big physical rebound machine. Dwight Howard right now. Like everything they trying to get is what they let go last year.
Yeah.
What they should have did was paid Rondo and kept McGee and Dwight. And they already had the Horton Thornton dude. He could have made the bench better by playing this year.
Nigga, you know why?
Year.
But like, you know why? Because the same thing keep going. It's just like these niggas be thinking LeBron is, I don't know who the fuck they think this nigga is, but
no, this is what happens. This is what always happens. It will be a collective accomplishment. Then they want to give 88 to 90% of the credit to LeBron. Then he end up in a situation where he actually got to be that, and it ain't enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just come on, man.
Off top.
If that team was the old Baltimore Ravens, Flacco, you just don't fuck it up. The defense got it. Yeah. Offense, you just don't fuck it up. The defense had it. That's what.
Yeah, for sure.
The offense was the defense was the offense because you could not score.
Right.
They basically eliminated anything 5 foot in was pretty much eliminated.
Right.
Like, so all you really had to do was chase it. So they whole defensive scheme, just chase them off the 3-point line.
Chase them off the 3-point line.
Right. To the basket.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, man.
They fucked up.
That's what it is. They fucked. Think about it. Because look, this is how they fucked up.
I don't think the niggas gonna get nobody during the deadline, but that's what I believe.
But look, this is how they fucked up because Schroeder is really a 6-man. He's not a starter. He's a 6-man. He's a 6 man with starter-ish abilities, right? If you want to win, he a 6 man. If you don't want to win, he a starter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they should have kept Rondo, kept their bigs, and start actually playing my mans with all the names with the youth. Thornton, Water, yeah, whatever his name, right? You know what I'm talking about. And that's how they would have got. And they bench could have been him and Kuzma, pretty much the main dudes off the bench. And they still could have signed Montrezl Harrell if that's what they wanted to do, but they really wouldn't even have needed him.
Yeah. They wouldn't even need him, my man.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he all right, but he not. I mean, they still, because whatever they getting from Montrezl Harrell, they could have got that from the Morris twin. You know what I'm saying? It's like you doubling up, but you're not maximizing. That's where teams be fucking up at. I don't need 3 small forwards. I can't play all of them at the same time. I need players you can put the Thornton dude, Kuzma, the Morris twin in the game at the same time. You can't put the Morris twin and Montrezl Harrell in the game at the same time for real, unless you're playing small.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's about how much talent can you get on the floor at the same time. Then they picked up what's my man name from the Bucks they picked up? Who they was hyping. Another one they was hyping up. What is his name?
Oh, the Lakers?
Yeah, the other dude they picked up in the offseason, man. He was supposed to be the replacement for
Oh, you talking about Wesley
Matthews, man. For Danny Green. They should have kept Danny Green.
Trash. And they was acting like Wesley Matthews was a lockdown defender.
They should have, because listen here. Don't, for one, Danny Green got what, 2 chips or 3? 3, don't he? He got 2 with the Spurs and one with Toronto.
Yeah.
Listen. So y'all gonna really knock Danny Green? Y'all gonna blackball? Y'all gonna basically throw Danny Green under the bus because he took a shot that LeBron wasn't willing to take and missed it?
Yeah. They hold that nigga big time.
Bruh. How soon people forget? Like, Danny Green is a thorn in niggas' sides.
Yep.
Like, Danny Green knocked down shots. You know what I'm saying? And he a better defender than Wesley Matthews. When Wesley Matthews ain't had no damn D since Portland.
Well, he never been known for that.
Right. I mean, he all right, but he at the end of the road now.
Man, look. After that Achilles injury that he had, he been trash.
Yeah, he just been. I mean, he was always like, all right, like solid, but he not like.
He was a shooter. That's what he was known for, man. He was known for shooting. He wasn't known for nothing else, nigga. He wasn't known for shit else, nothing.
But he not even
zero, nothing.
He ain't even been knocking down those shots.
No, but like that's what he was known for.
Right. Yeah, once upon a time.
Right, not no more. So
I was known for some shit once upon a time too. It don't matter today though.
Right, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I feel you.
Do you have anything else you want to add, Raymond?
No. Nope.
Is it past your fucking bedtime?
Yes.
Well, you got a do-rag on with a skull cap on. Boy, nigga gonna think you want some change.
Hey, nigga, yeah, bitch, you laughing now. You ain't gonna be laughing when the summertime come around, motherfucker. My way is gonna be way more crispier than yours, bitch. Man, know that.
You better not be putting one of them kits in your head.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
I better not see one of them boxes at the house.
One of them just for me joints.
Man, wave check, nigga. Wave check.
No, ain't no wave check.
Wave check.
No.
Oh, it's too soon?
No, yeah. No, I'm woofing.
Oh, you woofing, huh?
I'm heli woofing.
Okay.
Heli woofing. You know what I mean? But I'm getting it in. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Any day.
You know what I'm saying? All right, well, shoot, we gonna get at y'all with another one.
All right, for sure. Holla.